Hi, I'm Marshie Morgan, the author of 13 Interactive Challenges to Self-Discovery and Grandparent Memories from the Heart. You can find those books links underneath in the description. Now, I bring you tips, tricks, and hacks for your business and personal life. Now, years ago, I made a video on mileage, okay? And I guess QuickBooks, without deciding to communicate to us desktopers that this is not how you do it anymore. But they allowed us in 2024 to enter this information. So I want to try and save you some time and aggravation because I have spent over 2.5 hours on the phone with QuickBooks on two different occasions trying to extract out my data. So I'm going to show you the old way, the new way, what the problem is, and how to correct it. Okay? Now, I'm a little miffed with QuickBooks. If you've used QuickBooks for a long time, you'll understand why I'm miffed, right? Um, the screens look different between QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online. They really shouldn't be called QuickBooks because they are two entirely separate programs. And I am certified in both of them. Okay. And desktop, they are trying to push us out and away from it and to go all online. Okay. I'm happy to hear your comments below of what irks the crap out of you with QuickBooks. But we're talking about mileage today. Now, just so we can reference, today's date is January 31st, 2025. Okay, let's get into this information. So, let me show you. Okay, so here's the home page for QuickBooks Desktop. I've got the 2024 Pro Plus. Okay, so I've always just gone over here to enter my vehicle mileage, and uh, where we go, I'm dealing with three screens, bear with me. So we go over here. Where is my mouse? We go to enter mileage. Now, this is the screen that I showed you guys how to enter and do the mileage report. So let's just look here and you'll see that I have information in there for 2024, right? Okay. So when I do the mileage report, you'll see that there's some information in 2025. But when I come over here and go to last tax year, there's nothing. Even if I go refresh, there's nothing. It's like nothing exists. Okay. And it's very frustrating because this information is no longer. So all the data that I inputted is gone. And QuickBooks says, so sorry, so sad. Okay. So here's the old way. And then the new way, you go up here to company and it says track vehicle mileage. Now, what's going to happen with this track vehicle mileage? Come on. Is it looks different. It is very different. And this is how the online screen looks. Now, what happened in the situation of um, when I was talking to QuickBooks, what happened is they went to Dr. Tools, they went to update, they went to utility update. We backed up my old file, reinstalled the new file. We did all of this stuff. Okay? And this was the conclusion. This is the answer. This is the solution, is you have to re-enter it in this new software. It is an app. The app is a mobile app. Okay? Now, as you're aware, apps are also on our computers. So let's look at this app, okay? And let me show you where this frustration comes in and what the solution is. So we're going to go back to this other screen, get my mouse over here, and you're going to see View Report. View Report is the mileage vehicle summary, right? And for this tax year, it's showing that there is a report, which is hunky-dory, right? But for last year, last tax year, there's no report again, besides this thing that I just put in. So all the data that I have for 2024, so sorry, so sad, it's not there. So you're going, well, what the crap do I do, Marshie? I'm watching your video. What am I supposed to do? So view the report. When you, so we just looked at the report. It says pending approval and then approved. So when you're talking to QuickBooks, they're like, well, you have to approve it. You have to approve it. But when you come over here, there is no approval. There is no thing that says approved. Okay? So when you come over here to approved, you will see this one thing that I entered, right? This 7 miles for January 24 and here for 2025. Now, notice here that all of 2023 is here, 2022, 2021. It keeps going, 2020. So I ask you, right? I ask you, why didn't you pull over 2024? And they keep going, but you approved that mileage. I'm like, no, I didn't. There is no approval button, right? So when they made this new system, this new way, they, meaning the programmers, pulled that information into. So what's happened is in 2024, they came out with a new system. They left the old, but didn't tell anybody that they had to input it in this new mileage system. So I'm trying to let you know for 2025, you're going to have to do this. If you have your mileage in 2024, this is how to correct it. And no, they're not going to get it out for you. No, they're not going to let you talk to the developer. No, they don't care. And we know this. They just keep jacking up the price, and the value and the quality just keeps going down, down, down. Let me know if you agree with that. Put it in the comments. I want to hear it. Okay, so let's go and back to looking at it here. And so all of this information was pulled over when they went to this new system. Now, how do we get to the new system? We go to company, and you have to go track mileage. Okay? The mileage is this screen right here. You have to go over here to manage. So manage has your vehicle, So if you have more than one vehicle, you'll have to put those vehicles in. And, I'm just going to try just by some strange miracle here. Nope, nope. So you have to add your vehicles. And then also under manage, there are your vehicle rates. So it's telling you over here to add the rate. So basically, they have gone away from the old and this is the new. But the old is still halfway in the system, which is very frustrating. So I'm going to get out of that because I already have the mileage rates. The mileage rate for 2025 is going to be 70 cents. And for last year, 2024, it was 67 cents. So that's a pretty good deal. Okay, so here we have pending approval and approved. Now, how do we enter this stuff? It says add a trip. Now, there's two different ways you can do this. You can do it by the starting location and let Google figure it out for you, or you can put it in yourself. Now, you put in the date. My next one is January 8th. So what I'm getting at, folks, is you're going to have to go and put it all in. Okay? And it's time consuming, I know. And it also doesn't default the date like it did on the other. If you try and to type in the date, it doesn't let you. You have to use the calendar. Which therefore means you got to go all the way back, right? Which is very aggravating. You have to put down what you were doing. If it's billable or reimbursable, so that's new. And then you can do it by the start location, and then it's going to give you the distance, or you can do it by the odometer reading. And because I've always done the odometer reading, that's how it asked for it before, right? So distance updated as per, yes. And then you have to select your vehicle because you could have more than one. You say save. And then you say okay. So now, this pending approval, there's nothing there. So it's approved though, because this is where I just put it in. And you'll notice that I have these two mileages, right? So if we run our report now, it should be there. It may require us to do the refresh first. We're going to say last tax year, and there it is. And it's showing us each line item. And that's how we get our report now. If this was helpful to you in any way, or you just want to vent, I understand. So you have to re-enter it for 2024 because they didn't pull it over. For 2025, make sure that you're using the new way, not the old way, right? And they do not have an answer for you. They are not escalating it up. I have tried, and if anybody has a work, please share it with the community and be blessed. Bye bye.